morning or afternoon. It's afternoon now. Hair on my tongue. There. That's what I get for cleaning my cat. What? No, seriously. How are you guys doing? It is Tuesday? Tuesday. Bloody Tuesday. Well, at least it's not a long ass Monday. Mundane Monday. Let's see. What was happening? Well, oh yeah. So, I had a bit of an oops a minute ago with the, whatchamacallit, clipper card. Yeah. So I forgot to tag on at my school end, and so I jumped off at the next stop and tagged, but apparently I'd crossed some sort of like county line and I was now in zone 3, and I'm registered to travel between zone 2 and zone 3, but apparently I'm not registered to travel between zone 3 and zone 3. Go figure. Hello. Kind of shit. Damn. It's one of their military arsenal helicopters. I don't think it was an Apache, but something. Yes, so as I was saying, so my card is now overdrawn because I travelled between zone 3 and zone 3, which apparently I'm not registered to do, which is weird because, you pay for zone 2 to zone 3, you'd think anywhere between that is kosher. Apparently not. I can travel from anywhere in zone 2 to anywhere in zone 3, but not from zone 2 to zone 2, or zone 3 to zone 3. I can't work out the logic in that, I'm sorry. Nope. But what happened was, I'm not sure, but I think the conductor saw me jump off and tag the machine and jump back on. And he thought, oh, that's a bit suspicious, and he came and saw me. Well, I told him what was going on. I was completely honest and said, I forgot to tag on at Redwood, and, I tagged on because I didn't want to get a free trip, because that wouldn't be kosher. It would be, dishonest and cheeky, I suppose. So I told him what was up, and he appreciated my honesty, and he didn't write me up a $500 ticket or whatever for my naughtiness. I mean, I tagged, so I still technically paid for my journey, but it didn't come off my 8 trip. It charged me a monetary amount, so I still got charged. So I kind of still paid for my mistake, but at least I was honest with the guy. I didn't try and deceive him. I don't like deception. If you ain't gonna be honest, I mean, I'm pretty sure he saw me jump off and jump on, because when he walked down to check the tickets, he didn't check the carriage he walked through. He came sort of straight to my section of the carriage and asked for tickets there. And so I think I've been pretty much caught jumping off and jumping on. But I wasn't doing it to be like if I'd tagged on at Redwood City and jumped off and tagged at Menlo, then I would be like, it's worked out differently, but say that was a $2 fare and I was going somewhere that was an $8 fare, right? And that would be cheeky and like cheating, right? Because it'd be like me stealing, basically, and I don't approve of that. So maybe, I don't know what he thought, but maybe he thought I was trying to cheat the system and only pay for a $2 fare by tagging off early or something. I don't know. So he came and checked my ticket, and I told him exactly what happened, and he checked my record on my card and saw that I paid regularly, and I always tag my stops and la la la. You know, they can check that apparently. So you could see that, you know, it was just a one-off kind of mistake, and you know, he let me off, I guess. But it still kind of, it still charged me for my mistake. You know, what are you gonna do, right? But you know, being honest is probably the best way to be, because you check the card, and, you know, you see I've paid, but like, you know, he could have called me out on it or something, I don't know, and it could have turned into a drama. You know, be straight up, be honest. You know, if it was wrong, admit, say you're sorry. You know, it's probably the best you can do in that situation. Is that a real? No. Maybe it's just a sprinkler that looks like a mushroom, but that was a tall ass mushroom. It was like a foot tall or less. You know, like 9 inches to a foot long. I was like, that has got to be the longest mushroom ever, or some sort of weirdly designed sprinkler. Wouldn't that be cool? Sprinklers that are designed like mushrooms, with the red cap with the white spots on it, or like the ones like from Mario. Oh, that'd be so cool. You have a Mario front garden, you know, with a green warp pipe and a couple of turtle shells, a couple of gold coins hanging from the tree. That would be so fun. I'm sorry, I'm away with the fairies, but yeah, what I was getting at is it's best to be honest with people, you know, and I kind of want to make sure you guys know that, you know, when I tell you something, it really does come from the bottom of my heart, and I'm not just acting something out, you know, some sort of false persona. You know, you guys see, I could pretend that I'm like the badass walking along with my shades. I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna go to school and I'm gonna kick some ass. I can tell you that, but you know, I don't know, it's your choice whether you believe people like that, but you know, what's the point in being false? Alright, my online identity, you know, I'm an artist, not a wrestler, right? I ain't gonna tell you that The Rock is gonna lay a smack down. You know, why would I tell you that? I ain't no big beefy tough guy. Anyway, I don't know, if I tell you something, I expect you to like take what I say with a pinch of salt, because this is the internet. I could be full of shit, but I would hope by now, after like 100 videos or so, you'd know that, you know, when I'm saying something, I ain't joshing, you know. And did you guys see my like 5 foot tall witch for the Halloween? Like, you guys see that? It's a little bit hard to see because she's falling over. This is probably like the equivalent of a scarecrow. Her hat's fallen off and everything, but I made a cone out of a paper bag for a hat, and this green plastic bag for a head, and some rolled up green paper for a nose, bottle cap eyes, and you know, I just made a quite quick witch, and she's really off balance. Have you been drinking? But I made a sort of a bird table, and that's got some shit floating around in it. What the hell is that? That doesn't look nice. No wonder the birds ain't drinking it. But it looks like they've had a good go at the bread, so maybe they haven't all been scared off by my witch. But you know, I just thing. Just been keeping myself busy with little projects and stuff, and all my zombies have all fallen apart. So yeah. Well, at least Halloween was good, and Thanksgiving was okay. I think I ate too much ham. We had ham instead of turkey, and really good ham. Really good ham. We made a sort of chutney. That's what they called it. Some sort of chutney out of apricot jam and pineapple tidbits and juice. Very good, very good. And I think I ate too much at the weekend, so yeah, gonna have to work off this belly this week. Oof. Now, yeah, I think that sums up everything that's happened so far. Gonna try and do a recording of my first playthrough, or at least how much I can get done in, I don't know, 10 minutes. Is that enough? Can you get through the intro and get to some pretty scary bits in 10 minutes? Or am I gonna get lost and start clicking on random things, saying, how does this work? How does this work? How does this work? And then I was like, 10 minutes has gone past and I'm barely out of the first room because I've gone over and examined every stone block on the wall. I don't know, right? I don't want to rush through, but you know, I do want to actually experience the game and try and find some cool stuff. You know, and I paid for a game, I'm gonna play it, right? It's not about the run through, and I will try and get that edited and up at the weekend, alongside some more Fable, and hopefully find some way of getting my wife to gift me the second user thing of her portal that she bought. She bought like two pack off of Steam portal, and I want her to send me one so we can play together. Yay! And we can both troll GLaDOS as Peabody and Atlas. Is that the tall one? Or is that the... I don't know. I don't know if I want to be the orange one, because the orange one's cool, or do I want to be the short and fat one? I don't know. We'll see. And I've talked far too long. 12 minutes. Oh my gosh. Well, nearly 13. So I'm going to speak to you spunky bastards later. But in the meantime, you guys take care and stay creative. I'm going to head in a minute. That's creepy. Don't do that. Don't do that. You scared the effing shit out of me.
Can I take a minute of your time?
Okay, I'm just going to sign off, okay?
Okay.
I'm doing a thing. See, now, I ain't going to say that didn't scare me. That fucking scared me. Woo! I was like, okay, the door's opening. I can't see who's on the other side of it. Ah! It's the bro from Amnesia! Run! I even started playing the game and I'm already pretty scared. That'll show you. Okay. Honest to God. Scared. But you guys take care, stay creative, and I will see you in the next walking vlog or some sort of video in the meantime. Yes. Whatever, I'm completely out of my mind now. Peace.